And this is how it begins.
We're showing off 60-player competitive mode in Resistance 2. And what we've done with the Resistance competitive is create battles within battles. When you have 60 players out there, things can devolve into chaos very quickly. And so what we've chosen to do is create a series of squads on each side that all have their own objectives. What this does is this keeps the battle very spread out so that nobody steps on each other's toes and so that we don't get these big clumps of people stuck in one place firing at each other. Well, today we're just showing one map. It's Scotia, California. It's a logging town up in the northern part of California, surrounded by the redwoods. And we're showing it because it's a good example of the kind of visual change from Resistance 2 versus Resistance 1. It's taking place in America, and we're really taking advantage of the visual variety that's offered in America. There are no vehicles. It's really all foot combat, but we're focusing on our dynamic objective system, where squads get changing objectives based on how the game is going. It keeps you very focused on specific things as you're moving through the game and ensures that even if you're new to multiplayer gaming, you won't get lost. You always know what you need to be doing. Occupy a certain point in the map, another is to defend that point, another is to reinforce a squad that could be in trouble. So if the game decides that one squad needs some help, your squad will go and join with that squad, and together you kind of become this Uber squad. But what's important to note is that there's always a rival squad that's fighting against you. So when you get an objective, that rival squad gets the same objective. And so you're constantly meeting at specific points on the map and really getting to know the other player as well. The spawns are dynamic, so you're always spawning with or near your squad and also near the objective that you're trying to accomplish with your squad. And so it keeps things varied. You're always moving around the map. The most important thing, though, is you're always also spawning near your rival squad, so that we really play up this back and forth between you and your most hated enemies. Well, the number one challenge was to create order out of chaos. When you have 60 players out there, things can get really messy really fast, unless you keep the squads well separated. And that's again where the dynamic objective system comes in. So while you may be involved in a 15-person battle where you're taking on your rival squad, there are 5 other battles like that going on at different places, throughout the map. Furthermore, we give great incentives for the squads to stick together and to accomplish things. There are teamwork bonuses that you get that help your side to win. Well, we actually give you choices of several different loadouts. So you can start with a bullseye and an auger together, or our new minigun and our marksman, which is kind of a semi-automatic sniper rifle, or several other options. And this gives you a lot of variety as you're moving through the game and trying out different combinations of weapons. Balancing the weapons is one of the toughest parts of multiplayer, especially when you're bringing over some of the more crazy weapons from single player. So we do spend a lot of time just kind of configuring the damages and the shot speed and figuring out how can this weapon not be uber compared to all the other weapons. Actually, it's been great. We were just over in Europe holding an event, and we were playing against people over here in America, and there was no lag, and that was 60 players in the game. I think the coolest thing is the proof that you can have a large game in multiplayer and feel like you're part of this intimate battle. And it's great to be fighting with your squad, accomplishing objectives, and know that there is this larger battle going on around you, but you're not necessarily getting sucked into it and getting your ass kicked. It's very controlled. Our plan is to be releasing more and more information about the game, screenshots, etc., as we get closer to launch. Resistance 2 will be launching this fall. It's going to be one of the bigger first-person shooters out there with a huge single-player campaign, a separate online co-op campaign, big new competitive modes, and a very robust and reworked community for the Resistance fans.